Okay, guys, fuck nuance because we went 2 picks out of the 8 that we could have gone. So that was terrible. Okay, that was just terrible. So we're not gonna even talk about pickems. Honestly, we're gonna get a silver coin. It's whatever. Here's what I think the script is gonna be like. Okay, this because this at this point this is how we're gonna do the pickems. Okay. I think Perry are gonna lose this. I actually don't think they're gonna go 3-0. They might. They probably will, honestly. But I'm just gonna say that they're not though. That's just kind of my feeling. Vitality versus Phase. Vitality should be winning this, but either way, I think Phase will actually upset them low key. Like kind of. That's my kind of low key feeling right now. That Phase will upset this game. Or at the very least, maybe we'll just say Vitality go through like the logical decision. I think Falcons should be taking this. They could get upset by bait, but I'm just gonna say Falcons are gonna take this. Mongols probably take Imperial. Mouse take Paravision. Um, Spirit versus Liquid. I think Liquid could low key upset this, but we're just gonna say Spirit though. G2 versus Passion. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say G2, and then I'm gonna actually say 3D Max over Pain, honestly. But Pain might have like a solid streak, so who am I kidding? Um, Anyways, we're gonna say that Vitality probably beat 3D Max right here. Falcons are probably gonna beat Navi. Mongols versus G2. I'm gonna say current form G2 might be stronger. A little bit hard to say. This one can kind of go as a toss up either way. We'll just say that G2. I think G2 will probably beat Mongols in my opinion, just like stronger firepower, quote unquote. But I could be completely mistaken. And then Mouse versus Team Spirit. On paper, Team Spirit has been beating Mouse, but we will actually say that this is a Mouse major, or this will be a Mouse stage 3 at the very least. So they're gonna do good on stage 3. Furia are probably gonna bounce back into 1-1 at the very least. Beat Passion. Then we'll have Pain versus Team Liquid, and I probably am gonna say Pain are beating Liquid. Phase versus Paravision, probably Phase, and Bait versus Imperial. I've been more convinced by Bait. Um, and then Vitality versus G2, and then Loki. I actually think it would have been in between these two teams. So maybe just the cherry picker data. We're gonna say that this is actually gonna be the bracket. Mongols actually beat G2, because we're gonna be cherry picking our data. But we're gonna say Falcons and actually Mouse make it into the 3-0. Because why not? Well, we're already screwed at this point. So why not take the risk? Then we'll say that Navi probably. Then we'll probably actually say that current form Pain might actually be better than Navi, honestly. Um, and then Furia bounced back off of 3D Max, Team Spirit beat Bait, and then G2 over Phase. Kind of a toss up, by the way, but I think current form Phase might be better. And then Imperial versus Passion, I would say that these are Loki the two bottom ones you could kind of argue, but it's debatable. It really depends. I think maybe if anything, like Passion probably have just shittier seeding because they're gonna get placed against whoever's like the top person, like out of the top 8 of this, so they're gonna be fucked no matter what. So they're probably. I'm just gonna probably say they're my own 3, and then Liquid as well have like really bad seeding too. But they could, if they do upset Spirit though, they'll play against Falcons. I mean, it's just rough. It's gonna be a rough game from them, honestly. So I think maybe I'm more convinced about Paravision, honestly. Sorry to say, James fans, but I'm gonna say that Paravision are probably gonna get fucked more in this situation. Um, I doubt we see Team Liquid necessarily bounce back, but I don't think they'll go in 3. We'll see what happens. Furia beat Vitality probably. Mongols versus Phase. I'm going to say that this one might be a toss up. Maybe honestly, Phase would probably be that, and then Spirit would take 3-1. Navi over Imperial, Bait over Liquid. Probably say Liquid over Bait maybe. Just because they have a little bit of more energy. But it's kind of hard to say. That one's really a 50-50. I'm gonna say G2 bounce back, and then here Vitality should be making playoffs. I think G2 current form would probably beat Navi. Even though Navi was looking good, but they were just smurfing on everybody. And then Pain versus Mongols, I'm just gonna be biased and say Mongols are gonna make it through. So because of that, we are going to do our picks and let's see. And yeah, this is what I'm predicting. It's probably gonna be wrong, honestly, but like at this point, why not take the risk? Because it doesn't matter at this point. We're not really going for anything. Please just like put in a pick on. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it's like kind of off for me every single time. There we go. Mongols, Spirit, G2, and then phase. Why not? We're gonna say it's these teams, and then we're gonna say that Passion are probably gonna get fucked in the bye, just like seeding wise, and then I think I'm probably gonna say for Vision. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this. It could be wrong. It doesn't matter at this point, but yeah, save and we should have silver. Nice one. Okay, I'm gonna spend this to get a Tyloo or something. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Goodbye.